Hello. Um, I'm trying to go live on YouTube. Oh, Ryan. Hi. Yeah, I'm trying to do something new and I'm going live on YouTube. I'm streaming right now. Even though I don't have enough followers to go live on YouTube through YouTube, I have a separate app that I got that's allowing me to go live on YouTube. So I'm just trying to get somebody to see if I can talk to somebody. That's funny. So how are you doing? I've been wanting to talk to you. You're going to be getting another check from PayPal for me. So be looking for that. Oh, there's 2 more people in here. Okay. Okay, Israel-Palestine. Anybody want to talk about Israel-Palestine? Oh, there's 31 people in here? What the heck? Hello? Okay, great, thanks. Hi. This is about Israel-Palestine. My life in Israel. I'm in Israel, and I'm streaming live talking about Israel-Palestine. So, does anybody have anything to say? But, hello. Hi. I'm listening. Okay, good. Okay, you can listen. Okay, are there any of my followers in here? Does anybody want to talk about Israel-Palestine? Iran, Trump, Israel, Gaza? Questions, comments? If you're Israeli or Muslim or Arab, everybody's welcome. I'll talk to anybody. I don't know much about the situation. Okay, so I can educate you. What do you want to know? Are you undecided? Where are you from? Oh, now there's only 5 people in here. 3. Just what's necessary. Look at his screen name. I don't judge. I don't judge what your screen name is. I don't even, I can't even figure out half these screen names. So, okay, just what's necessary, USA. So there's a lot of protesting against Israel in the USA. A lot of it's ignorance. I'm a silly man. See, Ryan, don't judge. Okay, so this is a serious subject, so this is just a test to see who I can get in my life. I built a plane in real life. Okay, that's weird. That's interesting. Do you know anything about Israel-Palestine? What's going on in the Middle East? Not a lot, actually. I made pancakes and built a pile. Okay, Ryan, don't be snarky. Okay. So I don't have any information about planes. This live isn't about planes or flying or building planes. So do you have anything that you want to ask about politics in the Middle East, about Israel? I really don't know. I was on TikTok a couple of nights ago and nobody comments. Like, it's hard. Okay, Trump a good dude. Is Trump a good dude? Also, I'm not a bot. Okay, there you go. Okay, fine. Israel, I think, is a bad country. Okay. Hi. You're entitled to that opinion. What makes you think so? But you think if you think Trump is good, he's doing good things for Israel. So how does that make sense? Annoyed, bored. Why do you think Israel is a bad country? There's no way for me to know who's actually in here. I just see a number. So I don't know if these people are still in here or not. I see 4 people, but I don't know who these 4 people are. No, I'm not a gamer. Otherwise, I'd be playing a game on YouTube right now. Gaming streams are viral. Oh, well, yeah, apparently. But, I don't really play games on the computer. Did I get banned? No, not for me. You're speaking so N. What does that mean? Is that nice? Oh, for me, it sent a message for some reason. Um, maybe because you said Israel's a bad country. I meant no. Oh, you're speaking so no? No what? Maybe. Okay, guys, I'm usually on TikTok. I usually go live on TikTok. This is the first time I've gone live on YouTube. If you're banned, you can't use chat, so I don't know. What did you think about Don Lemon forcing his way into a church with protesters? I did not hear about that. Really? Is he still, he's not on CNN still, is he? Don Lemon? Didn't he get kicked off or something? Ah, I heard about a girl being shot by an ICE agent. Yeah. That has nothing to do with Israel Palestine though. But I've heard about that. I got a question, why is Israel good? Okay. Why is America good? Why is any country good? Like, that's a very subjective question. It's still news. Okay, so I'm Jewish. I'm gonna go nice stream. I don't know what that means. What's nice stream? Oh, I'm gonna go nice stream. Oh, I get it. Silly man. Okay. Okay. Okay, so is Donnie still in the room? Talk about Israel? Okay, I can answer one thing. At least the rulers of Israel are not pew-pewing, gunning down their own people in the streets that are protesting the government and shutting out the internet so that the world can't see what is going on. Okay, good reason. Patricia. Oh, said hi. Hi. I don't know what you said in the other comment. Okay, so I'm assuming everybody in here is in America, in the US. I'm in Israel currently. I live here. So if you want to know what's going on here in Israel, I can share that. Adios. Okay. Anybody else? Usually I would like to invite people up onto a panel and we can like discuss one-on-one with each other's voice about what you want to say. And I really don't like this just writing comments and reading your comments. Let me subscribe. Oh, you subscribed? Thank you. So, do you speak English? You're writing in like Spanish. Patricia Pena. Okay, everybody's welcome. Welcome to Nada. I don't speak Spanish. I don't read Spanish. I don't. Do you write in English? I am not going to talk about Israel and Patricia. Stop. Well, Donnie, this is what this live stream is about. It's about Israel. The channel is called My Life in Israel. And I make videos mostly about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict from a Jewish Israeli point of view. Okay. You just want to listen in, but you're not interested in talking? All right, so what do you want to talk about then, if you don't want to talk about Israel? Well, there's only one person left. I don't know. Okay. So you think Trump is good? Is he doing good things for America? So you're for all the ICE deportations? Yes and no. So why no then? Okay. So if you don't want to talk, I'm just going to sit here and wait for somebody else to come in. The message won't go through. Well, that's weird. This is the first time I've been on live on YouTube, so I don't really know what they allow and they don't allow. I don't have anything to block messages. At least I don't think so. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's... Do you have bad internet? No. I'm not... everything's fine on this end. I'm gonna have to charge my phone pretty soon, though. Let's see. Oh. I think I can't type a paragraph. I know, that's what I don't like. I would rather just have, like, you come up as a guest. That way you can just speak audio instead of having to type everything. But like I said, I can't go live through YouTube itself. So I'm using a separate app, and this app will not allow guests to come on. So the only way we can communicate is through writing comments. So just put a sentence or two at a time. My internet is bad right now. Oh. Okay, well, it happens. Okay. We'll see if somebody else comes in. Ow. Oh my God. Hello, welcome. No. Hello. Welcome. This is My Life in Israel, talking about Israel-Palestine. Taking your questions, comments, opinions, debate. No. Shalom. Welcome. Welcome to My Life in Israel. Left. put the heat back on? I totally forgot the heat wasn't on. Maybe we should put the heat back on. Is that what you want? Here. Oh, hello. No. Okay, Donnie, if you're not back in like another 5 minutes. I waited an hour in TikTok. Maybe I should wait an hour in YouTube. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Well, it's not exactly working out like I thought either. Oh, okay. Hi. try to write you a comment now. Okay, there's two people in here. This other person want to know anything? Oh. So why are the Israelites and Palestinians fighting? Wow. Okay. You don't even know that? You don't even know why? That's like a whole... If I have to explain that to you, I'm going to be here like forever. But essentially, the quote-unquote Palestinians are the Arab Muslims and Christians that were here before Israel was created, when the Ottoman Empire ruled the area. The British made an agreement with the Arabs to help them fight against the Ottoman Empire so they could gain independence. But then the British backstabbed them and gave the Jews the right to also come into the same land after they defeated the Ottoman Empire. And ever since then, the Arabs that are here don't like anybody else being in this area. They don't want Jews, they don't want anybody else in this area, because they wanted it all for themselves. And so that led to the conflict between the Arabs fighting against the Jews that were here. That they were called Zionists, but they were all Jews. And so for the last 100 years, since the end of the Ottoman Empire, when people in Britain made a declaration to allow the Jews to form a homeland back in this land that was their ancestral homeland, the Arabs never agreed to it. They still don't agree to it. There's a million reasons why they don't agree to it, but the main issue is they don't agree to having Jews in this land, period. That's the basic conflict right there. So their solution is to keep fighting until all the Jews either are unalived or leave, or they're gonna like so that's the basis of the whole conflict right there. The Arabs don't want us here, period. The Jews, the Zionists, when we came here initially, we were willing to share the land. We didn't want them to necessarily leave. The people, the Jews that first came here were socialists and wanted coexistence. What's horrible. We have the Israelis, the Jews have always wanted coexistence. The Arab, Muslims, the Christians don't want coexistence. All right, hold on. I'll be right about how they want to unalive Israel. Well, thank you for acknowledging that that's horrible. Okay, I'll be right back. I have to take care of a cat here. Come on, let's go. You don't want to go out? Okay, I'm back. So that's basically it. This has been going on for the last 100 years. And it's just gotten worse. And the more the Arabs fight us, the worse their condition and their situation is. Their living conditions are. And then they scream even louder about how they're the victim and they are oppressed by the Zionist entity, when we are just defending ourselves and not allowing them to kill us. Like they tried to do on October 7th, 2023. So, do you still think Israel is bad? Kind of, but not for what we were talking about 5 seconds ago. Oh, okay. So what's your reason? Maybe I can help you out. Because Israel used America when they could just defend themselves. Oh, okay. I understand now. Okay, so America, we do and we don't need America. We are now trying to get away from having to depend on America. I want you to know that right now. I would love for Israel not to have to depend on America. We have done so much without America's help, okay? But when they do help us, it is for our defense, for defending ourselves. And that's only because we are outnumbered. Our enemies are all surrounding us. We are outnumbered. We don't really have the capability to do what we need to do to really defend or defeat our enemies. I mean, we do, but now we're going towards Iran. Iran is the main sponsor of all of our enemies. They're the ones that is funding everything, all the terror attacks all over the world, actually, against Israelis, Jews here in Israel, everything. So what we need to do is take out the leadership, the regime in Iran. Israel can't do that on its own. Because Iran has a lot more weapons than, see, we don't have offensive weapons. We have defensive weapons. We have the Iron Dome. We have all these things to block all the missiles and the rockets and the drones and everything. That's what we spend our money on. We don't really have a lot of offensive weapons. Our enemies use only offensive weapons. And it's cheaper to throw missiles or whatever than it is to actually build the systems to stop the missiles. So we're at a disadvantage monetarily. We didn't always used to be that way, but since around the year 2000, we made an agreement with America let me take that back. I meant Israel could defend it against Iran instead of being sitting ducks. Well, that's what I'm talking about. We went to war with Iran back in June. They shot over 300 ballistic missiles at us at a time. We didn't have the number of equipment to block all those missiles all at once. We needed help from America to send us more equipment. They were sending drones in the hundreds all at once. We don't have the air capability, the fighter jets that we need. Iran is a long ways away, even from Israel. We need to have refueling jets just so our jets can make it to Iran to bomb them. We don't have ballistic missiles to send to Iran. We have to be closer to Iran. And the U.S. has military bases closer. So we need to have their help to get closer to Iran. And well, we actually, I don't know. There is so much going on behind the scenes. I don't know what's really going on. You've heard of Mossad. It's like the CIA in America. The Mossad has supposedly people in Iran that set things up prior to what happened back in last June. So we could take out the nuclear facilities and target specific people in Iran. So we have people there, but like it's a logistical thing to have to do. And Iran is a big country. We're just a little, Israel is so tiny. We don't have that many people. And it's just not possible. I mean, we accomplished so much back in June. We took out all their IRGC leadership. We took out most of their surrounding nuclear things. The only thing America really helped us with was to target 2 nuclear facilities that were deep, deep, deep underground. And we needed those big bombs that we don't have, that only America has, to be able to penetrate into those facilities to destroy them. So that's what they contributed to. And then Trump took all the credit for taking out the nuclear facilities. We did everything else. All America did was help take out these 2 sites. So Israel can do a lot, and it does a lot on its own every day against all our surrounding enemies, constantly, every day. To this day still, we're in Lebanon dealing with Hezbollah every day. We're in Gaza dealing with Hamas every day without America's help. With, like, they don't have boots on the ground. But it's a lot. And you guys benefit as well, because Israel's intelligence, our Mossad, is the best of the best. We give you guys in America so much intelligence to keep America safe that you guys don't even know. So it's a two-way street. Is that clear enough, or do you want more information? Right, like, and plus, America just doesn't hand over money to Israel. It's like a contract. We actually buy the equipment that we need from America, from American military manufacturers. And this is how America makes money off this conflict. It's called the military industrial complex, which is, if you haven't heard about it, it's basically the concept that America wants war. It wants to continue a war at some place around the world, so that they can keep making money manufacturing weapons and their military. Because America's military is like the biggest in the world. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, all these military manufacturers depend on war to make money. So this is like one of the reasons why people don't like America getting involved in foreign countries, is because they know part of the reason is just to prop up this military infrastructure and to make money. And it keeps Israel dependent on America because America tells us we can't get our military equipment from anybody but America. That's how America keeps everybody in their control. And that's what Israel is trying to get out of. And yet at the same time, a lot of people are saying that Israel is controlling America by demanding these things. Yes. Yes, exactly. Everybody makes money in war. Like, it can actually increase your economy because it puts people to work making military equipment. And at the same time, Israel has benefited too because we need certain things for our military to perform, and we have to rely on other countries to get that equipment, that make that equipment. And some countries, because of this Gaza thing, and they're not liking what they're seeing, they're deciding to not give us the equipment that we need. And so now Israel is making a concerted effort to develop their own military manufacturing plants. And oh yeah, it's just like anything else that a product gets sold internationally. So, but this is not new. Back when Israel first was established in 1947, I believe there was also an arms embargo that even America at that time was not wanting to give Israel weapons. And we had a lack of weapons to fight the surrounding Arab countries that came to fight us in 1947. And we still won that war. So when it comes down to it, that's where like religion and faith and God comes into play, because we feel here in Israel that God is protecting us and helping us fight our enemies. because you're the only one here. So if you got nothing else to say or talk about, I'm just gonna, like, I feel like I want to leave because there's nobody else here. Iran still fighting your country? Yes, yes, yes. It seems to be going to happen at some point. We don't know exactly when. That's part of the element of surprise. We don't want Iran to know when we're going to do anything. Well, of course, I think America is going to start it. No, because Iran is not going to stop trying to build weapons to target Israel, or they're not going to stop trying to make enriching uranium to make a nuclear weapon. They've made that clear. Oh, shoot. Okay, now I've got a low battery. Okay, so the only way to stop it is to topple the regime. Otherwise, they're just never going to stop. And it's just like with Hamas. They're never going to stop. Hezbollah is never going to stop as long as Iran is still there funding them. So the only way to stop that and have actual peace in the Middle East is to take out this regime in Iran. And hopefully we can do it as quickly as possible. But I don't really know how it's going to work out. But yeah, it's going to happen. Hopefully soon. Shoot. Okay, I have to charge my phone. Oh, there's somebody else in here now. Can I charge my phone while it's up here? Okay, I might have to stop the live. So one group will never stop in Iran. What does that mean? I'm so tired. Okay, hold on. Okay, and I would be a little... I can understand how the people in America would be against going after Iran, because it's this idea of, like, we did this before in Afghanistan. Oh, I meant one group in Iran won't stop. Right. The IRGC, that's the leadership of Iran now, with the Khomeini as the religious leader. And this is all because of Islam, I want to say. This is all because of Islam. Why Iran is fighting Israel is because of Islam. So What can I say? Okay, I really appreciate your questions and taking the time to listen. If you would like to know more about it, you can subscribe and listen to some of my videos that I talk more about it. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to close the live, end the live, and because I got to charge my phone, and it's getting late. So thank you, Donnie, for your participation, and whoever else is in this live. I don't know who. Please subscribe, like, and watch my videos, and I'll try to come back and do another live. I subbed and liked. Thank you very much. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night.